Great day, soul family, and welcome to the house of Monet. I am your soul sister, and to some T2 Monet, and grateful I am to have you on this Master Alchemist Monday, understanding who we are, alchemizing energy with a shining star, knowing that we walked through the dark to receive our light. We didn't run, we took action when it was time to take flight. We dug in deep and we remembered our divine insight as we elevated on earth. Yes, knowing who we were from the remembrance of our very first conception, shall I say aboriginal, for those who have many lifetimes before that are here. I see you, and I know you too. Your energetic signature is one of the most fruitful signatures that I've ever experienced. Grateful I am to call you soul family. All of you that are here, I understand what it took to get here. So grateful I am to have you. And I can tell you who this message is for before we even get into everything that the divine has to give on this great Master Alchemist Monday. Oh, just go ahead and say, transform us. That's how you transmute energy, baby. When I say Master Alchemist, they trying to figure out how the hell you still got joy. I still have joy. Yeah. Still have joy. Still have joy. I love me some Thai tribute. Y'all check out the playlist. It will be attached with this video. You hear me? Now, I can tell you, for those of you who are here, if you have the question, is this message, is this divine channeling for me? Are these messages for me? Those cards that came out at the end of the video, are they for me? Is that download that Bruja shared for me? All it. Okay. Before we even go into it, this is how you'll know it's for you. First of all, there's no hashtags. None whatsoever. The algorithm is going to bring it right to you in your divine timing. It's your alignment. Secondly, you only attracted this video because you chose to walk a road less traveled. You chose to dig inside and remove the dis from ease and dis from function. Now, however you did it, you creative being. Yes. Gift to humanity. Ooh. Humanitarian. Oh, yes. I love it. Philosopher. There's more names I could call and I could go in, but I'm going to say this. All the action that you took is the very reason why this video found you, because you put some bait on a hook, and the divine are answering and removing the nooks and the crooks and making sure everything is falling in your divine favor. And you will know because storms will be happening maybe around you, and it may have just ended around you. But you still have joy, still have joy, still have joy. And the joy that you have, it's not surface level. Honey, this is a divine relationship that you took the time to ground and remember in. 4:38 on that time. So now you say, how will I know if it's not for me? Because you ain't took no action. You won't even comprehend what I just said. And there's no love lost. No, none of that. In divine timing. Until next time. You hear me? Now, for those of you it's for, let's get into this. 5:03 on that time at 8. That Lions Gate. Some of y'all was manifesting. 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 And I can tell you, the message I received in meditation is winning season. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. Winning season. Winning season. Ain't no stopping you now. You're on the move. Hey, oh. And the divine got you. I wanna say, hey, so family. You in the groove. Hey. And you won't lose. I know some things may feel new. And you're like, ooh. What it's gonna be. Just relax and know the ebb and flow. Hey, got at thee. Don't let go, you know. Cause you're on the move. On the move. Ooh. Yeah. Some of y'all are I keep seeing that LA Music Festival. And what I'm picking up on that energy is that you have learned how to code your personal relationship when need be. It's beautiful. Hey, listen. Can't say too much. That's enough. Okay. On that. But further into what else that I'm seeing. You are learning how to interpret your visions into a personal language. Okay. And some of you may have come from a Christian background and you may still be Christian, but a different type of Christian. I'm picking up on a free spirit Christian, and I'm gonna leave that right there. Or you may have dived into your spirituality. You may have just took the frequency of divinity, and you hear me? It was in your wound anyway. It's the blueprint within you. Anyway, so however you did that, when you created, oh my God, when you created and reestablished this relationship on your divine frequency in this lifetime, you created a new way to communicate this lifetime. But it's really not new. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the Christianity faith and other faiths have used different chants, speaking in tongues. Some call it light code language, all of that. It's nothing but you holding the vision of your prayers. Get with me. In your mental. And as you hold them, you allow yourself to speak that which comes up from the solar plexus and sacral chakra. Now, it may not sound like the very language you speak on a daily, but it feels perfect for the vision that you have in your mental. Allow yourself to speak that. Do you hear me? Because your interpretation is right there. And if you need to interpret it for yourself, then do that. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and share that with nobody else. If you're being led to do that, that's what you do, okay? But I'm saying this for yourself. There are some who are experiencing this, and because of where you come from, you may feel like, no. Because I can tell you right here, right now, Bruja has a personal connection and communication also. And I'm going to say this. Be mindful of those who attempt to use their language, because you don't know what vision they're holding in their head when they're speaking of it. Some of these very people who use speaking in tongues like her language are speaking glamour spells over you. If you feel like that is you, I'm going to throw this out there for the free today. Whoever has attempted to glamour you by misusing that which the divine has divinely gifted us with, the gift of personal communication through universal language. May they not only be revealed, but may the glamour spell be broken. I declare and decree. H.E.A.L. All right? All right. 10:56 on the timer. Yes. Ooh, I don't like that. For some of y'all, your confirmation will be, for the crystals, those of you who use crystals, one of your crystals are going to break. You heard me? That's your confirmation. Leave it right there. You heard me? Here's the download that I got. And I wrote this, guys. I want to share this with you. Just story time with Bruja. Y'all know, for those of you who are new, this is a 420 friendly family. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I got my 420 and I'm like my spliff. For those of you who are returning, you know what it do. Spark up if you 420. Ooh, Brew loves a good congregating of the higher elevations. You hear me? So, for those of you who are new here, I was a part of that 5/16/2025 tornado, and my home was condemned, and I lost everything. And even after losing everything, the few salvageable things that I had, and I had set up against the wall, when I went back to get them, someone found fit to go in and ramshack the place and take what they wanted to take. So yeah, 12:20 on that time. In that, I went ahead and released, I can't focus on what's out of my control. And yes, I was hurt, but I allowed myself to feel it. And I went into a hermit mode. And in no way am I in victim mode, because when I went into hermit mode, I was able to see the clarity of whence the storm came and how it not only gave me clarity on what I needed to see, it freed me. Mind, body, soul, spirit. Yes, hallelujah. And I was hurting because all of my writings, all my journalings, my downloads, they were gone. My manifestations, they were gone. And my brother called me and said, no, Bruja, they not gone. They in the Akashic Records. Oh, God. 1313 just come across that time. And it bingo, light lit back up. I'm saying that to say this. Some of you may be facing a storm. Some of you may be coming out of a storm. However, some of you may be assisting others as they come out of their storm, or as they walk through their storm. However that falls for you. In this, you're going to be reminded of not how valuable your energetic currency is, but how valuable it is for you to receive that which you give energetically and monetarily. 14 on that timer. Hello. Okay. Now, secondly, and y'all see my shirt. Did you see my shirt? Let me hold up. My sister, who is the queen of all trades when it comes to seamstress altercations, creating a whole pattern, the candy kisses, made this for me. My son did graduate May 22nd. Wow, right after this, I'm telling you, I was and he graduated, and he got the grateful. He got a marching band scholarship, and that's what he loves. He loves music. That boy can drum major. And they got on those drums, and when they played those drums, and I heard it, it just reminded me of how the ancestors came together and gave thanks and moved mountains with faith of knowing not only to give thanks in the storm, through the storm, after the storm. Just don't stop, because a heart full of gratitude for the experience of life and all that it has to offer is what moves the mountains. And honey, if I know one thing, I know the very thing and the message of the true Yahweh was to find thine way and thy soul remembrance on earth. And that's a gift of divinity. Yeah. Okay. So, here we go. I wrote this on the 17th, 5/17. Oh, let me say this. Let me say this before I go into this. Yeah, I was 16:09 on that timer. Yesterday, I walked through the doors of my new home. And I'm not saying this to boast or brag. I'm saying this to encourage you. Because no matter what it looks like, just know those seeds that you continue to plant in that high frequency energy that you choose daily, your gift of divinity, is reaping in this season. Just stay in the receiving. My son is in college. And he's doing well. Ha! See what I'm saying? I can't focus on what I lost, because I'm focused on what I've gained. Hey? Focus on what you gained. 5/16/2025 changed my life in ways that I'm still learning to describe. LOL. I love the arts of learning. There was a storm brewing on our community. The eye of the storm zeroed in on our community, with her destructive twirling winds and waters demolishing our homes, but not our souls, not our spirits. Although we were forced out onto the streets with no compassion or empathy by those who presumably had the authority to do so. Forced into the belly of the beast, we were forced to face. Greeted and reminded with the community's faces. Held us in the grace of humanity. Looking at the loss of our homes and materialistic things, I was reminded of the truth of home. The sacred, soulful, healing, loving, compassionate, and inspiring feeling that's unforgettable as I looked at the community moving forward. They may not have had many or much or plenty, but they gave from the very souls that rum-pum-pum-pum-pum the drums of our roots, awakening our ancestors as we walk in our truth. Divine, knowing who we are, as we are guided and provided for a mind, body, and soul to receive that which is needed to rebuild our community. H.E.A.L. And again, focusing on what I've gained. Help me from not going insane. You can apply that however you want to. Now, we're going into the cards, okay? Ow! We're going into the cards. Yes, and I am available for bookings for those of you who have events and would like for me to speak or do spoken word. I am available for booking, and I do travel All of that information will be attached at the end of this video. Now, if you are looking for a barber, if you are looking for some clip therapy, if you are looking for a clip therapist to keep that do intact, you hear me? That information to book your appointment with me as Bruja, your clip therapist, will be at the end of this video also. For those of you who have allowed the House of La Bruja Monet and Clip Theory with Bruja to assist you on your journey here on earth, I want to say thank you. I take it soulfully and sourcefully. All right. And that's whether it was energetically or monetarily. Oh, yeah. I feel your love. So, guys, before we go into the cards, I do want to say this. I have the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. This is a deck that I had, and I'm walking through the hallway to prepare for this video, and the cards fall out. They all fell face down, so I thought. So the ones that fell face up were few. I'm just going to show them to you. Now, if they come out, it is what it is. And I'm going to say this. You know, let me get a drink of water. You allow the change to happen. If you know, you know. Okay. And I'm going to leave that right there. I'm not going any further. This is the first card. Change. Numo no mo. My goodness. Excuse me. For those of you who resonate with the crystal breaking, I just heard the guy say loud and clear, you will know who the crafter of that negative energy. They said you will know the attempted crafter and the negative energy, because when this breaks, something's going to happen on their end too. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Change. Boop. Then we have union. Alabisipo. Union. Do you see it? Somebody like to. That's some dancing. You see how he got the hand around their waist, baby? Please. She safe. Nervous system and sacrum. Safe. Agape. Bliss. You heard me? Wizard balance. And do you see what's on the... Come on now. Go ahead now. Big energy. You understand the wizardry. That's what they just said. Lan Tarki Mes. Peace. Peace. And I can tell you know peace. But baby, you know the art of war too. So, you choosing peace. They would want to leave you alone in your peace. Because, see, you're not going to come out of character. You're not going to come out of character. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. But your divine counsel, oh, baby, please. I'm just going to show you what's here when I pointed the cards. Intergalactic mastery, confirmation, bliss, trust. You ain't got to come out of character for nothing. They see you flustered. They see somebody abused the very gift of divinity you are to humanity. Oh! Okay. You did. I'm telling you, that's like, you did what? Oh. And I'm going to tell you, if they did it and they had any divine council members at the time of them doing it, they have lost that spiritual covering. It's laws to this shit. And that's just that. Oh, they might have tried to use... Ain't no might have. Dang. I wasn't looking to go here, Spirit, but okay. Eaton, seduction. They tried to use seduction on your blueprint, which is unconditional love. Now, that was dumb as fuck. And first timers, I cuss. I do. You hear me? I get real sophisticated, too. Either or. Is it? Both times you heard me. Listen, this unconditional love right here, why the would you try it? My daughter's talking about because she walking the door while I'm doing the video. Hold on, y'all. Wow. Okay, y'all, my family here. My family here. And we gonna finish this out. But my thing is, if they attempted to seduce your unconditional love, the gift of your unconditional love, just as I stated before, the divine counsel is on it. You ain't got to do nothing but focus on the games. Be here, be now, be present. Let's go. What do you have from the metaphysical cannabis deck? What do you have? Ooh, let's go. Ooh. Didn't I tell you you got protection beyond this realm? And you know it, and you know it, and you know it, and you know, and look what come out. The peace. You got peace. Peace. It reminds me of that song. Peace be still. Peace. Oh. And somebody might try to come in and seduce you because they see you in this peace. That will not be a good idea. If the cross watcher is watching, that will not be a good idea. You are going to hurt yourself. Yes, that is for the cross watcher. Now, if that is you, you will discern it very well, and you will tell them, skip that, or either you will take the lesson. The choice is yours. Always the choice. Free will. You have unlocked free will because you remember free will. It was never gone. It was just an illusion. And it was an intrusion upon your divinity. Now, is there any more? Now I'm going to say this. You know, you have beyond. Uwa lajana. Beyond. Do you see this? This is an angel. You feel their presence. And you may have been called crazy because you speak about their presence. Whatever. Let them talk. You know what? Let them talk. Because I can tell you this right here, right now. Them very ones that's laughing, the divine counsel going to chew their lips up. Just mush them together with how they come through for you. They're going to shut the... Just like that. Silence. Ushusi. Nature. You might need to go outside and embrace nature. Now, where I'm at is hot. It's hot. But I still went outside. I'm going to go back outside again a couple more times. Because that sun is speaking to my melanated skin. Manifester. Master alchemist. Do you see this? Manifester. Creation. You have the gift to create whichever you choose to create, however you choose to create. You unlocked this remembrance in your soul, in your womb, in your root, in your crown. Yes, in your mind, body, soul, spirit. You left nothing out. Balance, stability, peace. Here we go. Oh. La talkie, miss. Peace. You hear me? You can reflect in the mirror and have peace. This may be a new gift. And you may be teaching others this gift. However you doing this. Do you see? Do you remember this song, Michael Jackson? I'm starting with the man in the mirror. You started with the man or the woman in the mirror. However it go. And look at you leading the flow now. Oh, you hear me? You got peace when you stare in that mirror. That's one of the ways you know this message for you. I got peace. I ain't worried about if I said something wrong. I was me. And I know what me brings. Shh. Your moja is here, starseed. I said it from the beginning. You know what it is. That's why you don't fit in, and you seem to have the solution for everything that comes your way. Focus on the gains, not the losses. I'm out. Okay? Yes, I am. I will see you guys next time. Do you hear me? If you need to get in touch with me for any other services I offer, again, it will be attached at the end of this video. I'm going to be back soon, because look, we got some more to sit down and relate and even create with. I'm looking forward to it. If any of you all are new here and you would like to, something just came across my screen, excuse me, y'all. If you would like to inquire on spiritual consultation, divine consultation, I have a couple of openings available. You can do so by using that contact info that will be attached with the end of this video. Until we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which the divine has to give, 3131 on that timer, remember to stay in alignment. And don't let nobody knock you off your square, your circle, or your tightrope. For you focus on the gains, not the losses, because they outweigh any loss in your membrane. Until next time, peace.